Hey, so it's been a while since I've done this, hasn't it? I made a vlog way back in 2018, and I didn't think I would want to do another one. Well, it's not that I didn't want to do them. I didn't think people would want to see it because I always kept this strictly animated channel. So, Ace animated channel, great English me. But I'd like to keep this an animation channel because I always am self-conscious if people are seeing something that is different from the norm. And since I mostly do animation, I usually try to keep it animation related. But here we are, making another vlog video. Because there are a couple of things I want to talk about. Stuff, to do with the channel and the future of it and just about everything else. So before we get started, I just want to explain what it is that you're looking at here. This is just some footage from an old stream I had. I like to stream now. This is just me playing TF2 with a Nintendo 64 controller. For some reason I thought that was going to be a fun idea, and it actually kind of was. I had a good time. But if you're ever going to watch me on Twitch, go ahead and give me a watch there. It's the same handle as my YouTube name, Dr. Clay999. I usually like to stream, playing a video game or even animation. I streamed myself making Meet the Medical. But this is not me saying like I'm giving up YouTube for Twitch. That's not at all. No way. But YouTube is something I do want to talk about because I don't know if I'm looking into this wrong. I don't know if I'm looking too hard into it, but a couple things have been going on that I'm starting to, question a lot with YouTube. A lot of times when I look through the status of my videos to see like where the audience is coming from, who's getting notifications about uploads, and a lot of times it looks like subs aren't getting notifications. Now, I don't know if that's just because maybe they have them disabled, maybe they just forgot about the notification and didn't see it, or maybe something worse, like maybe they're not getting it when they're supposed to. Now, if people don't want to get the notification, I'm not saying people have to watch the video, but I'm saying if people actually subscribed to get a notification whenever I make a new video and they are not getting that said notification, that's a problem, and that's really not good, because I would love to try to do this stuff full time, and it's kind of hurting, because it's my dream to do this stuff full time, and sometimes it doesn't seem possible, but regardless, it's something I would like to achieve. I love making stuff for people to enjoy. And that's kind of why I want to mention my other social media. I have a Twitter. I said this in previous videos before, but I try not to plug it so much. But if you want to stay in touch with what I'm doing, the best way is to follow me on my Twitter. I always tweet out whenever I'm making a new video, or if I am streaming. That is honestly the best way. It's also one of my biggest nightmares. If something was to happen to my YouTube channel, I wouldn't have a way to reach out to you guys, or even let you know that I made a new account, or migrated to it. There would be no way. That'd be it. So rather than have all my eggs in one basket, I'm just hoping to spread out a little bit. Second of all, I want to bring up the Meet the Blue Team series. Yeah, I'm going to revive that. I started making that stuff again. I was feeling kind of uninspired, but something happened and I started wanting to make it again. Meet the Blue Medic and Meet the Blue Pyro kind of really made me get a burnout, because I kind of fucked myself with those. It may not look like it, but those two projects were a lot of work for me. Meet the Blue Medic had a voice actor, Muse Trigger, awesome dude. He did a great job with the lines, he even ad-libbed stuff. But I was doing modeling, as well as sometimes making, modifications to a map, and that was always very stressful. It's like it was very rare that I had an opportunity to start animating something from the get-go, and I kind of just lost the spark at that point. And that's one of the reasons why those projects took so long, is because sometimes I wasn't feeling it at that moment, and I wanted to take a break from it. But I was able to push through, and I wanted to I wanted to keep the promise. I wanted to do them all. It's not that I wasn't enjoying it, it's just that I needed to take a break from it for a bit. I kind of wish I could fix the pyro slightly, but that's a story for another day. But I'm not disappointed in them, though. I'm very happy with them, and I'm so happy that people enjoy them. Thank you so much for, watching them. I never thought I would be where I'm at right now. I'm pretty much almost at 50k subs, and I'm still shocked every day about that. While we're on the topic of Meet the Blue Team, though, I just want to say that's not the only thing I want to do. I don't want to stop making Source Maker videos. I don't want to stop making Meet the Blue Team, but I also want to try different things. I'm trying to take some online courses right now. I'll try to learn a few things like Blender and everything. Trying to draw every now and then because I would like to try 2D animation someday, because I love 2D animation. Like whenever I watch like a collab, like a reanimated collab, like the Dover Boys collab, and I see the drawing style that every single artist does, these are existing characters, but they all look different because it's all done in the different style that the artist has. And that's just it sometimes. With Source Filmmaker, I'm always using the same models and the same universe and everything, and sometimes it gets kind of repetitive. You can argue that the animation style is mine, but it's still the same characters and everything, and that can get kind of boring sometimes. So sometimes I do get a little bored with it, but that's when I take a bit of a break from it. But I'm hoping to keep going, and I want to try to actually have a schedule now. Now, because of my busy lifestyle with like the online courses, and I'm also working a full-time job, I don't have the privilege of doing YouTube full-time. But I'm hoping to try to make a new video every 2 months. I was going to say every single month, but I don't know if I can actually do that. If I can, I'll do that, but if I do something every 2 months, then that's good enough for me at the moment, just because a lot of things happening in my personal life right now, and sometimes I can't dedicate as much time to making a video as I would like. One thing that has crossed my mind multiple times is a Patreon. A lot of times I'm wondering if I should start one or not, but I certainly don't want to start one now. I would love to be able to try one and try to work towards having, being able to do videos full time. I said this like 3 times so far, but like, it's just what I would love to do. I love making stuff, and it's the only thing that's ever felt right for me. But right now, I don't trust myself well enough to start a Patreon. I would never want to make something that I got paid for and have it be a disappointment. And I would never want to be paid when I'm not making videos. That would make me feel awful. And it's just not something I want to get into. Now, maybe someday I'll start a Patreon. That's kind of why I'm doing this. It's sort of like I want to try to prove to myself that I can do this, because at the moment I don't think I truly deserve one. So, but if that's honestly something you want to see me do in the future, let me know. I don't even know what perks to give or anything either. I've never done something like this before. But that's questions for another time. But that's just a couple of things that I wanted to say, what's going on with the channel and everything. And thank you so much for watching and everything. I also want to say, if there's ever a time when I'm not very active on YouTube, it is not because I stopped making videos, and it's not because I'm giving up. It is just because I'm busy with real life stuff. But I'm going to go out of my way to try to make something every month. Either something simple like this, not every month, I'm sorry, but maybe every month. We'll see what happens. Who knows? Maybe I can do something every month. I don't know. But it'll sometimes be something simple, and it'll sometimes be an animation project. Sometimes it might be something Meet the Blue Team related, and sometimes it might be something goofy like the SpongeBob Half-Life thing that I made. Who knows? But I do love making videos, and when I want to try to go all out with this. It's just right now I'm taking courses and working full time, so things are a little crazy right now. That's all. But that being said, I'm gonna go now because I can't help but feel I'm saying the same thing over and over. But thank you for watching if you did. Don't forget, give a follow if you want on my Twitch or Twitter if you'd like to stay in touch. Not at all required, but much appreciated. And everyone take care. I don't know how I'm going to cancel my shots. I got someone. It's just that point blank range.